to say that each technique is going to clean a meridian of our body. The first one is related to the stomach, and after that we are going to clean the spleen and the heart, the liver, the bladder, large intestine. So each technique has its own, I would say, influence, and is going to clean a part of the body. However, the main purpose is not that. The main purpose is to release and to train the Kundalini force, the Kundalini energy from the body to move up, and at the same time to clean the body. So we'll do the first exercise. Except the first exercise, when we are going to breathe normally, we will inhale and we will exhale. For the other exercise we are going to use breath of fire, which means we are going to breathe 2-3 times per second, very fast. So, first exercise. The hands and the legs are parallel, the back is as straight as possible, the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth, and we start. We inhale, we bring the legs, we exhale, we push the legs forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And remember, the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. We do it for 30 seconds and we go to the second exercise. For the second exercise and for the rest of the 8 exercises, we use breath of fire. So, we change the legs. This, by the way, is for cleaning the liver. The third exercise, the table. The back as straight as possible, and breath of fire. The 4 exercise. The legs and the head are up. We form like the V from victory. Probably the most difficult exercise. The 4 exercise, the circle. We try to put the head between the knees. So the chin is touching the chest. Breath of fire. The 5th exercise, the plank. The back is straight, as straight as possible. Breath of fire. Next exercise, the arrows. So we hug the right knee with left hand, we push the floor to have a straight back, breath of fire. Tongue up. We change. Same exercise with the left knee now.
Exercise number 8, the eagle. We try to put the legs in a lotus posture. If we can't do it in the lotus posture, we try to do in a half lotus posture, which is this. So both postures are okay. So if we can, we put the legs in the lotus posture. Hands up, with the thumb up, close the eyes, breath of fire. We relax. By the way, this exercise is for the heart. And the next exercise is a very important exercise. It's going to clean the lungs and to clean, first we clean half of the body and the second part will clean the other half of the body. So we are going to cover the right nostril with the thumb. I should say like that. We are going to cover the right nostril with the right thumb. When we'll do that, actually, when we inhale through the left nostril, actually we are going to clean the right brain. When we'll do the other side, when we inhale through the right nostril, we are going to clean the left brain and the left side of the body. So we will inhale and we will block the air. After we block the air, we push up the energy, which is going to push the Kundalini energy up through the spine. So we are going to do it, actually for the beginners you do it just 8 times or 16 times, just one time. For example, like that. When we exhale very soft and we chain the thumb with the little finger. However, for the advance, we are doing 16 times and we do one time we push 3 times the energy up. Usually it's good to say also nice word when you do that, because it's going to clean your body. For example, I say love, God and peace. So I say 3 times. Love, God, peace, when I push it up. Okay? So I'm going to do it. So I'm doing 16 times, 16 times multiplied with 3. 48 times, 48 times. The eyes might be closed or slightly open and you watch the tip of the nose. It's good to do the other side right away. If you can't do it, you can stay maybe 30 seconds and after that you do it.
Namaste. Daniel, can you show?
Breath of fire or fire breathing. It's one of the most important system in the spiritual work, and basically a normal situation, normal life, we breathe like 12, 14, 16, 18 times per minute. However, when you do breath of fire, we are going to breathe around 120 times per minute, which means for each second you breathe like 2 times or even 3 times. Basically, you very, very fast. First you put the tongue up, and after that the breath of fire is important because first clean the lungs with a really high speed and increase the lungs capacity, which means after that, after you do breath of fire, actually you breathe really, really slow. So the slower you are breathing, the master said, the more you are going to live. So that is really important. And also, it trains the muscle of the abdomen, right? Here. It is not easy, but if you do each day, let's say 2-3 minutes, and you do 9 breathing techniques each day, basically you don't do more than 20 or 30 seconds each technique. So you will have probably after 3-4 months really a good training in breath of fire, and it will come very easy. Also it cleans the kidneys, which is really important, and it cleans the lower part of the body, so it's very important. Also it's very good for the sexual energy, because when you do, actually you control your energy in the body, the sexual energy, kundalini energy. So you basically through one exercise you manage to balance the energy in the body. So
clean the chakras?
Sorry?
Clean the chakras?
Absolutely. Each of these exercises is related with a chakra, because the way how you inhale for each exercise is going to clean all of the chakras in the body. Absolutely. Yeah, sure.
Can I ask you one more question?
You can ask
Gregory asked me yesterday, I guess. He asked me how to, it's his problem, for example, how to breathe consciously from Mother Earth and Father Sky and keep it, when you forget about it, that it still continues, like make an image or something.
It's very related with the position of the tongue in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If you, the more you are touching the roof of the mouth, it's like a signal you breathe consciously, in a conscious way. Because if you don't do it, you can do it, but you will forget it. But if you manage to keep the tongue up, the more you do it, you open the channels and you inhale through your prana tube. You will see, if you put the tongue up and you try to reach the roof of the mouth and you stay there, or you just massage the roof of the mouth, immediately you will start breathing through the prana tube. It's almost in an unconscious way. Of course, the question is how we remember to keep the tongue up. Well, it's the rule of the thumb. If you don't speak, put it up.
It's interesting that at first tongue feels tension. When it goes up, it feels tension, but then it gets used to, right?
Yeah, I would say it doesn't take more than 2-3 weeks for any person in this world to train the tongue to stay up. It's just a habit. The moment, like now, when I'm not going to talk, when my mouth is closed and I'm quiet, immediately my tongue goes like, it's like a magnet, goes up, and I start doing massaging the bump, or effectively I just keep it there. So even when I sleep, sometimes I start coughing during the night, because I swallow the saliva, right, which collects in the, and when the tongue stay like that, it goes there again. Suddenly I start doing it, but it's a reflex.
That's a good habit.
Yes, I assume, yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.